Evgeni Malkin was ranked 18th as I pull up the rankings from 11 to 20. Horwat, what do you think of Malkin's rating first?
I'm honestly a little surprised that the NHL Network and the national media, if you will, put him up this high. Actually kept him in the top 20. I'm a little surprised by that because he's older, injury prone, and just we don't know what he can still bring to the table. I mean, granted, we're all expecting great things of him.
Mhm.
It's a different league now. I'm just a little surprised that he managed to crack the top 20, and I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for this placement. I do like the placement. It's just it is hard to jump some of these names that are right here. I mean, Jack Eichel slipping to 16 is kind of funny. It's hard to go past what things like Nazem Kadri or JT Miller have done recently. So Evgeny Malkin in his 41 games of work last season proved himself that he is still a hungry player to be successful and still be one of the best on the ice. I think this is a great spot for him.
Mhm.
And me and you talked about it not too long ago. Your expectations especially are very high for him this year. So 18 is a good spot. Um, I don't expect him to stay on too much longer because again, he is getting older. The league is getting younger around him,
Mhm.
and these names around him are very skilled players and are only going to move up as well. But for now, at 36, this is a hell of a spot for him to be, man.
And for the first time in what I would say is his entire career, is we're seeing the national media start to give him his flowers more, while the local media and local
Yeah.
opinion of Evgeny Malkin is plummeting. I mean, there is a real strict divide in the fan base of people who think Evgeny Malkin is still very talented and going to have a very good season, versus people that think that Evgeny Malkin was a worse option than Vinny Trocheck, for example. So I think that what you're seeing is he is withholding his stature on the national scale, while in Pittsburgh, he's being talked about like his career is already over. And yes, I do have high expectations for Evgeny Malkin this season. I think he's going to be a fantastic player, even close to a point per game player.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter to me, like I've said before, if he plays the entire season in the regular season, if he has a really good performance when he is healthy and he's available for the postseason, I don't care if he plays 50 games, because I trust that in those 30 other games, Sidney Crosby is going to be able to get the Pittsburgh Penguins to at least a 600 win percentage, which is perfectly fine for making the postseason. And that, at the end of the day, is the only thing that should matter for the Pittsburgh Penguins going forward. So Malkin at number 18, it's very similar to Elias Pettersson, who is at 19, who is somebody who last couple of seasons has failed to meet the expectations that people have set for them, but they're still top talents in the league, and
Yep.
that's why they're ranked so high.